Welcome to our dynamic metallic epoxy floor training video series, where we'll dive into the captivating world of metallic epoxy floors and unveil the secrets behind their stunning beauty. This is coming from Joe Interior-scapes. Whether you're a flooring professional, a DIY enthusiast, or simply fascinated by the transformative power of metallic epoxy, this series is your gateway to mastering the art of creating breathtaking metallic epoxy floors. Throughout this series, we'll cover a wide range of topics, including surface preparation, mixing and applying metallic epoxy, creating intricate designs, and achieving mesmerizing color effects. Metallic epoxy floors are not just ordinary surfaces, they are works of art that embody depth, movement, and sophistication.
Right now we're talking about metallic or reflector epoxy floor. Okay, what is metallic or reflector epoxy floor? Some people call it reflector epoxy floor, while some people call it metallic epoxy floor. So, metallic epoxy floor, it is three-dimensional look and broad structure makes it fantastically unique in an uniform cookie-cutter market today. Depending on your needs and your preference, we are sure you can include it in at least one room in your house and make it reflect your personality even better than before. Yes, and 3D metallic epoxy floor, they are three-dimensional material, they are self-leveling material as well. It brings out the artistic nature of the building, of the interior, and it is made of different materials. We have different chemicals in installing this type of floor. So besides the attractive look, metallic floors are also known for their durability, and so they are suitable for early use. Yes, they are suitable for early use. Can be used in a workshop, can be used in the interior, it can be used in the industrial area, in the industry where heavy machines are being used. The process of installation is very quick, and what maybe the most important to you, the cleaning is extremely easy. It is easy to clean. The process of installation, it is easy to install. It is easy to install. It is easy to clean as well. Interior design doesn't always have to be something you can just wait to be done. Yes, and places where metallic floor can be used. This metallic epoxy floor can be used in residential building, can be used in commercial building, whereby the offices and all, can be used in showrooms where different clients comes to, can be used in salon, can be used in public thoroughfares, can be used in restaurants, cafe, can be used in hotel lobbies, can be used in office building, reception area, can be used in recreational rooms, can also be used in industrial. So why do you want to choose? Why choose a metallic epoxy floor system? It increases the attractive durability of your concrete floor in a cost-effective installation. Consider Joe Interior-scapes solid metallic epoxy floor system. Yes, it is built to withstand the regular wear and tear. Metallic epoxy floor are suitable for just about any internal application. It is suitable for any internal application. It can be installed anywhere in your building, depending on your artistic nature also. Metallic epoxy floor will give you many options, from a smooth surface to a slip resistance and chemical resilient surface for a warehouse. Yes, it is majorly used in warehouse. In other countries, they majorly use metallic epoxy floor in warehouse. Though in Nigeria, they are just bringing those modern finishes, modern installation, modern interior design. They are just bringing into Nigeria, whereby people they are coming into the system, they install the type of floor for their industry. Those industry, they use heavy engine, heavy machines. That's why they use metallic epoxy floor, because of the strength of the metallic epoxy floor. The surface preparation of metallic epoxy floor. Surface preparation. The first layer is substrate, whereby the concrete. After the concrete, you prime. This is your primer. After the primer, you mix your pigments with your you mix your pigment. After that, you apply your top coat. This is the primer. This This is the base coat. This serves as the strength as well, and this is the top coat. Okay. Soil preparation for this system is a key component that should not be overlooked. The surface preparation should not be overlooked. When you are installing your metallic epoxy floor, you consider the surface preparation the perfect thing to be done on the site. Soil preparation is required to remove any contamination and create a profile for proper adhesion of the epoxy. It is important your surface should be well prepared. You remove any contaminations on the surface. The preparation method is largely determined by current surface condition. Yes, it is the current surface condition of your initial concrete. It is determined. I mean, the preparation that should be done on the concrete determines what's the state of the concrete. Do you get the state of the concrete determine what type of surface preparation you use? Make sure your concrete is dry, no wet area. Make sure your concrete is clean. It's clean, no contamination. No contaminants like oil spillage and all. Make sure your concrete is sound. There's no cracking. There's no isting on your surface preparation. And the method of preparing concrete before you apply your before you install your metallic epoxy floor, you have to prepare your concrete properly. We do shot blasting. Shot blasting is the process of grinding the concrete. You bring out the fresh air of the concrete. You bring out the fresh concrete. The fresh surface of the concrete. So, diamond grinding using a lower grade. These are the material for the surface grinding. Normally, a layman calls it grinding, but we call it shot blasting. We call it concrete shot blasting. Use your tornado satellite pad. These are the diamond grinder to remove any glue. Use this thing to remove any glue or liquid portion, any oil spillage on the concrete. This is what you use to remove those things. Use a low speed floor buffer and a black cleaning pad. Also use super glue liquid floor preparation. Ideally, the substrate should be cleaned to a matte finish and free of any surface contamination. Yes, you have to prepare the surface properly. The surface should be free from any contaminants at all. So, how to install the metallic epoxy floor? There are different steps on installing metallic epoxy floor. These steps include the priming. After priming, you apply your base coat. After applying your base coat, this base coat serves as the main artistic features of the metallic epoxy floor. The step one, priming the concrete floor, is a critical step in the metallic system. Yes, the priming is a critical step whereby the primer serves as bond. It bonds the concrete, your initial concrete. It bonds the initial concrete to your metallic epoxy floor. This is the work of the primer. It serves as bond. The prime coat does two things: provide maximum adhesion. Yes, it serves as bond. Provide maximum adhesion for the metallic coat. Help prevent outgassing. Yes, hide floor imperfection so they don't shadow through the metallic coat. This primer, they hide the floor imperfection because any spillage, any oil spillage after your grinding, any map, any pattern on your floor. This primer, it hides all those imperfections. Typically, a black pigmented primer coat is used. Typically, we use a black pigmented primer. So it depends on the type of metallic installation you are doing, depending on your artistic nature. Probably you are using glue. Make sure you use all those glue primer. Note, if a lighter colored metallic coat is desired, a lighter colored primer such as grey or white pigment can be used as well. Yes, if you are using a lighter, the picture beneath this one, we used a lighter metallic color coat for the primer. Yes. Because the primer, this thing is light because the client wants a lighter metallic epoxy floor. A lighter design. Application. How to apply your primer? Once the prime coat is mixed thoroughly, immediately pour all the material out of the bucket in a ribbon on the floor. Make sure you pour the material immediately. So spread using a notch squeegee, trying to cover 100% of the floor. back roll with a lint-free nap roller. Yes, you back roll with a roller. You pour your metallic your mixture. You pour your metallic primer. You pour it on the floor once, and you back roll. You apply everything. You cover 100%. Allow the primer coat to become tack-free before applying the metallic coat. Make sure your primer coat is make sure the primer coat becomes tack-free before applying the metallic coat. Step 2. Apply the primer coat as sufficiently dry. The metallic coat can be applied. Apply the metallic coat within 24 hours after application of the primer. Yes, use after 24 hours of applying your primer. You apply the base coat, which is the metallic coat. This coat will do your design. Once the primer coat is mixed thoroughly, you pour all the material. We just said this one as well. The same, we apply the same step. The application process, you use not squeegee. You use not squeegee to spread the chemicals on the floor. You do the same process for primer application, and do the same process for for base coat application. On this, okay, here are a few ideas. Okay, if you are applying your base coat, we have different techniques of applying base coat. We have two techniques, and we have different techniques, but we have the two major techniques of applying your base coat. This base coat serves as is the main design on the metallic epoxy floor. We have the cloud technique. The cloud technique, after waiting approximately 10 minutes for the epoxy, they start to thick over and become more of a honey consistency. After applying the cloud technique, is like you are designing something looking like a cloud technique. That's why it is called cloud technique. You are designing artistic picture of a cloud. That's why they call it cloud technique. Solvents such as xylene and denatured aqua can be dropped on the floor using a paintbrush. Do this by adhering the paintbrush into some of the solvents, then letting the solvents randomly drop on the floor. After applying those things helps in separating you have mixture. This metallic epoxy floor, you mix different pigment color. This pigment color tends to design design. It brings out the color in the cloudy form. That's why it is called cloud technique. This one marble technique. This technique can be done after the epoxy has been distributed on or during the spreading of the metallic for more subdued marble look. This marble technique is done in a different way. You mix your green chemical, your green base, on a separate bucket. In a separate bucket, you mix your red and black in a different separate bucket. You apply those mixture differently, but if you are applying this thing, just everything will be explained in the practical class. If you are designing something like this board, if you are applying green here, you apply red here. Next one, you apply. After applying different color, different location, you roll everything together. This brings out the marble techniques of the metallic epoxy floor. The step 3, after applying your base coat, the first step is apply your primer. The second step is apply your base coat. The base coat serves as the strength of the metallic epoxy floor as well. The third step is apply your top coat. Though some people do not apply the top coat, which top coat serves as the scratch-proof material, whereby it will reject any sharp object. Any sharp objects won't have effect on it. Probably you are drawing chair on it. Any objects, any scratches, you won't have effect on it. Application of the top coat over the metallic coat is optional, but recommended application. Yes, it is recommended for long-lasting installation. As the metallic will be prone to scratches, yes, you can apply a clear top coat to protect the surface. This top coat protects the surface as the metallic is prone to scratches and all while drawing the distance. Make sure that the selected top coat is UV resistant and scratch resistance. However, beware clear top coats are dust magnets. Yes, before applying, make sure you have cleaned thoroughly. Yes, I've said that one as well. Make sure anything you are doing, make sure you clean the surface thoroughly, because water will not bind with those chemicals because they have different density as well. After after applying your base coat, you wait for 24 hours as well. You apply your top coat. And benefits of metallic epoxy. Metallic epoxy floor, it is easy to clean. Yes, you can clean metallic epoxy floor. It is easy to clean. There's no hard cleaning. And scratch resistance. If you apply your top coat, it is scratch resistant. Though normally metallic epoxy floor, if you are not applying your top coat, it is prone to scratches. It is prone to scratches because anything can happen. But if you apply your top coat serves as glass on the surface. It requires little or no major maintenance. It requires little or no major maintenance. It creates seamless surface that can last many years. Long lasting, it is durable, non-toxic material, and safe for children. During the installation, the material, they are actually toxic during the installation, but after installation, it is non-toxic, whereby the smell and odor will not affect any organism. So it is fire resistance. Metallic epoxy floor is fire resistant material, cost effective, and all. Okay. So that's it from our metallic epoxy floor. Thank you.